first story started in Albania, landed in New York City, and wound up here in Music City. It's the age-old story of boy meets girl meets bagel. Vicki Yates explains how Benji's Bagel and Coffee House came to be.
Bagels might not have originated in Tennessee, but they've settled in pretty well. According to a recent survey, 61% of Americans choose a bagel for breakfast at least twice a week. And if that number sounds high, just drop by Benji's Bagels and Coffee Shop. On any given morning, you'll see people from near and far stopping by for a big bite to eat. Nico and Becca Bendich are creators and owners of the business named after their son.
Who doesn't love a bagel? Well, believe it or not, one of the owners of Benji's Bagels here in West Nashville didn't even know what a bagel was.
Before I moved in the United States, I didn't know what a bagel was, to be honest with you. I didn't know what a bagel was. Although Albanians generally love bread. We love bread. We eat bread a lot. Bread is part of our life. Daily lives, but never heard about a bagel. Then I met Becca in 2013, and that's how she introduced me to bagels. She was like, why don't we eat a bagel? That was in Lower Manhattan, Lower East Side. So we went and we ate a bagel, and I was not impressed with it. Every Saturday or Sunday, we'll go to a bagel shop in Astoria, New York, and the bagels start growing on me. And I started liking them. So that was one of those things that we'll go to this bagel shop in New York City, and it was a bagel shop for everybody. You'll see teachers, firefighters, policemen, everybody will come there. So it was one of those things that you were like, it was not just the bagel itself, but it was the community. And I started enjoying the bagels. And then 2016, I started making bagels at home. Just like start rolling bagels, rolling the dough, and that's how I got involved with the bagels. And I started liking them.
And while they were married and living in New York with 16-month-old Benji, they came to the conclusion that New York just might be too expensive for a young family. Meanwhile, Nico's friend encouraged them to come to Nashville, and Nico and Becca discussed it.
He mentioned, if I get a job, do you think you want to move to Nashville? And I was like, well, you're my home. Let's just move wherever we want to go. And Nashville has been a very nice blessing. Community is a big thing to us, and that's one of the reasons we love the restaurant industry in Nashville. In New York City, it's what's hot, what's trending, what's bougie, what's expensive. Nashville is all about local businesses and families, and I think that is the most important thing and the best thing that we did to move here. Well, I actually went to culinary school for savory, and now I just bake, which is hilarious. You asked me to put, new sandwiches on the menu or do specific things, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. New muffin, that kind of thing. It comes with a couple tries where I'm like, okay, now we've got something.
And now their bagels are attracting a steady clientele. All of their bagels are hand-rolled and boiled, much like a traditional New York bagel.
I don't want to say we know how to make it better, but we wanted to bring a New York style bagel. So we source all our equipments from New York, particularly the major equipments, the kettle boiler, where we boil all our bagels. We bake the bagels on stones. So what are little things that we try to do to maintain that?
There are, of course, plain bagels, everything bagels, rosemary bagels, Zarter bagels, jalapeno bagels, and they keep working on new bagels as well. And don't forget about the schmears. There's feta and olive, mixed berry, lemon caper, and not exactly sure what you want? Ask to sample them.
Becca actually, she curated the whole menu. I was just doing the bagels. She, being a chef, as she is, she went to Culinary Institute of America. She actually came up with all these flavors of cream cheeses and how the bagel and cream cheese will work together. But not only that, but how the sandwiches will work together. So the cream cheese is very big part of the bagel. But it's not only that, but it's also the whole experience from the staff, from the people who work through the door. We're welcoming them and offering good food, fresh food every day.
You can put a lot into a product and get negative feedback from it. But, we go in, day out, working so much, and the greatest way to know that it's all for something is just positive feedback. People loving our stuff as much as we love it.
Becca and I, we put so much love and dedication in this space, and with 2 little kids. There was the, coming here, particularly the first 6 months when we opened, we were here together from like 4 a.m. My mom was taking care of the kids at home. She moved from New York to stay here with us for 8 months. So, just being here and the dedication, I think that's personally, I think that's, and people see that, right? You can't fake that. That's one of the things that you can't fake, like empathy, and you can't fake like the love for your product and what you do.
How did you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like, and please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.